Hello, this is Michael David Cobb Bowen for Cobb Vision, and this is the third take of my NBomb Show. Welcome to the NBomb Show on Cobb Vision, and we're going to talk about the word nigger. You know, it would come to this, sooner or later I was going to take up a serious subject with a sprinkle of humor and wisdom, which I'm attempting to pass on to you today in a daytime setting. As you can see, there's light, and I'm sitting in this wonderful leather chair here with the wood paneling in the background to show that I'm sophisticated and worldly, and I'll be doing more, because I have to do the interview, the one-way interview, where I'm wearing a suit and there's a whole bookshelf of books behind me. So that's coming to Cobb Vision. But for now, I'm in my long Gap shirt, and I'm talking to you about your desire. And you know what your desire is. Your desire is, in your own words, I want to call niggas niggas, because niggas call niggas niggas all the time. Niggas are real, aren't they? So why can't I just say it, Makes sense, right? No, it doesn't make sense. Because what you don't understand is that what nigger means is fool. Okay? So in my neighborhood when I grew up, and you will still hear it used occasionally, by old school brothers, is the term fool ass nigger. And that's kind of a redundancy, because what we really mean is a fool. Which is to say, the meaning of the word is relevant, and you'll see this if you use that translation, whether it is a translation of an intellectual production that uses the word, or a stand-up comedian who's using the word. The most faithful translation is fool. So to answer your first question, which is why you can't use the word, is you can. You go right ahead. Suit yourself. But understand what game you're playing. The game that you're playing is to act the way the niggas who call niggas niggas all the time. And niggas are killing niggas all the time. And if you want to express yourself in that manner, go ahead, pimp. It should be obvious that you'd be making a fool out of yourself, and also that you are going to engage yourself into some foolish politics, which obviously gets rather heated, and there's no telling what fools are going to do. But that does not mean the word doesn't have meaning and nuance, which it does. And essentially, to reiterate that it means fool, is you will find a body of literature and intellectual productions, as opposed to the Comedy Act, which has a consistent meaning as well, that refer to the dichotomy between the nigger and the black man. And whereas a proper black man distinguishes himself daily and tries honestly to not make a fool out of himself, to not be disrespected by himself or by society or by anybody in particular, that he is working and striving to achieve wisdom and discipline and self-respect and respect in the broader society. Whereas a fool is not trying for any of that. The fool doesn't care. The fool says whatever the fool says. The fool does whatever the fool does. And you got to watch out for fools like that, because they're dangerous. And so, with that context in mind, you can start to understand what critical discourse, the use of the word, means throughout society. Because if your society is dedicated to the preservation of the antics of fools, or watching fools do whatever fools do, then you're on the wrong path, my brother. Let us also dispel another myth, and that myth is that this is the powerful thing that white people use to crush the black spirit, because they have so much power, and there's no way us poor legacy of slavery pickaninnies could ever survive such a psychic hammer. Yeah, well, this true for some fools. It is. And that's too bad. And it's too bad that we don't have a society where decorum is the order of the day. Because there are many Americas, and for a lot of those Americas, it ain't. So you're just going to have to struggle through mightily, keep your head up, and behave with dignity. And that goes for you. Don't be a fool. Don't throw your life away. That was one of my favorite songs, by the way. Is there anything else that I wanted to say on this subject, other than the fact that I can't broadcast this on an FCC-regulated channel because I'm not afraid of the word? But I also I grew up with it. So that is about it. We can refer to Scholarly Productions, and I have to give props to my boy Avery Tooley, whose pontifications on the subject are fabulous. So do check out iltelligent.com. I'm plugging you, boy, so you better plug me back. So this is Michael David Cobb Bowen, still on vacation, chilling in the November sun. Peace out. And don't be a fool.